Hi guys, welcome back to my Clones Play series. It's Clones Play 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. We're now on day 11, and we are doing rather well for ourselves. Each of us has our own base that's been started, and as tomorrow is a dog day, and we tend to spend that day indoors just for safety. Or, well, not always indoors, but we'd never go far. We're going to get going on our building here, and I am once again joined by my twin sister and clone, Sins Eternal.
Hey everyone.
And no, I did not forget the pillar, cobblestone. Oh, come on, game. Get your act together.
We'll worry about the trees a little bit later. For now, let's just try to get some upgrading done on the base.
Yep, I'm already working on mine. Woohoo! Level 26. There was a zombie roaming near. Not on top of, but near enough to my base to make me want to kill him.
Hello, Rain.
And rain. Great. As long as the fog doesn't get overly thick, I'm golden. Start clearing this brush. Oh, hello. Oh, this was a roaming horde. Frickin' hell.
You found a roaming horde?
No, it found me, just walking around my frickin' base.
Oh, lovely. You need a hand?
Ah, possibly. There's quite a few of them. Oh, come on. I like how you can get lucky with a headshot on the Twitchers. And then you don't get lucky.
Sounds about right.
Oh. Alright, looks like I'm golden. Alright, I'm undetected again, but I'm just keeping my eyes open. Found a couple 9mm rounds. And 10 steel arrows on a fat man.
Not bad. There's a deer right outside my base. Tempt me again.
Nice.
Oh my god, zombies. Are you serious? Now I have to take care of a destroyed crane. To God. You waste.
Just because I know people will point it out, we both have a similar building style. So chances are the two bases are actually going to look quite a bit like one another.
We do have one big difference. I don't feel that the zombie apocalypse entitles me to have to build in feng shui with furniture.
You're just broken. There is nothing better than living in a lap of luxury. Particularly when everything around you has gone to hell in a handbasket. You can have a base that's built that has a specific function in mind, and at the same time still look good.
I'm gonna need a lot more wood.
So how long left on your infection, sister dear?
I'm not sure.
You probably want to get to checking that.
1 hour, 22 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Okay, so we still have plenty of time. And yay, the sun's back.
Very nice. So I need more wood, so I'm going to go raid the trees.
I might just have all my pillars done today.
Very nice. Yeah, I've been working on applying a little bit, but not all of my pillars.
So much grass consumed for this. Or plant fibers, I should say. But thankfully I had plenty of wood.
Yeah, so everything's coming along all right for me. Not necessarily as quick as I'd like, but things are never, if you pool resources, it's one of the advantages if you play on any kind of a multiplayer server, is if you get, if you're with friends or even just a couple people that are looking to make a group, everything can get built so much quicker. You have one person that lays it, another person that went out and got the wood or the cobblestone first.
Or at least one person who knows carrying the resources that everybody's collected.
Bingo.
And then, or two people if you have, more than just two people on a multiplayer server.
So, but I mean, we still kind of started out together, and we're going to continue to play together anyway. But it's still a matter of, like I think I might be almost done my cobblestone. And if that's the case, then I can go out and help you a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is if one of us gets ahead, we can always stop to help the other one. Because again, the goal here for everybody watching is specifically to make sure that we each are at least set up enough. Like, it doesn't have to be a full build, but at least a floor under our feet so that we can deal with the 14 Night Horde separately, so that we can show you all what it actually looks like when you get your own individual hordes. Because it will scale depending on how well you do on Horde Night, and since we did exceptionally well between the two of us with a sort of combined two-person horde, we're kind of curious as to where it's going to take us for day 14 individually. We've got no deaths, no nothing that might, reset or change the amount of spawn. And as you've seen with the roaming hordes are even starting to get much larger. Whereas I remember back in Alpha 14, even when the two of us were playing together, there might be 5 or 6 in a roaming horde even on day 10.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see where this individual horde is going to go. Alright, my pillars are all done. I may have a floor under me tonight.
Very nice.
Yep, clearing out stuff. I also managed enough to make another 100 cobblestone. So I am going back to base to grab the 12 torches I had made up, and we will probably have to go and do a little bit of hunting soon again to get more torches made up. But another advantage that we have is we can leave minimal torches around the old base here once we are no longer using it. Because this basically becomes a point that, God forbid, one of our places fails. If we can make it, we at least have a central point if we can't make it to the other. Oh, and there's another roaming horde while I was gone. Well, let's see, 2, 4,
They like you.
5. I think that they're picking one or the other, and the one with the meteor derriere is the one that's getting them.
I hate you.
Oh, there's more. So that was 5. There was 6. So let's see, there's 8, 9, 10, 11. And there's probably 2 or 3 crawlers. And just while they're doing that, I'll actually just stay here and cut down a tree. Oh, and for everybody watching, the reason we're using the actual pillars instead of the square blocks is zombies don't seem to get stuck on the round ones nearly as much or nearly as often as the square ones, particularly with the roaming hordes. Which is why we're using them on the sort of outer ring. That's what I was hearing. Sneaky little bitch. Although we've been very fortunate not to have any further screamers. Which, back while we were waiting, we kept making new worlds in sort of preparation, you know, working on our grinding skills to try and get our builds up and our tools up as high as we possibly could. So what had happened is we were actually building a cobblestone structure similar to the ones that we're building now, ironically, and we ended up with a situation where we actually had a screamer spawn with no furnaces or anything running. We actually, I guess, just generated that much heat. So I've actually been quite surprised to not see one.
Can I start cursing about these catwalks yet?
Having fun with them again, are we?
I want to kill them in their unformed children. I'm experimenting a little bit more with them
Mm-hmm.
to see what we can get or what I can get out of it.
Alright, so it's almost 8 o'clock now. I want to stay here overnight and build, but I am starting to get low on cobblestone again. And I'm pretty much out of clay, so let's see what I can gather here.
I've got some stuff if you need it. I do have some stuff you could probably use.
Oh, I'm actually doing very well, but thank you.
Because I'm actually probably going to end up with quite a bit extra.
Ah. Yeah, I'm using a lot of cobblestone. I already went through like the 1100 something I had on me this morning. But I don't exactly build small. No, I know you're not building small, but I know you're using other materials.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's see what I can do here. Should be one just ahead.
Alright, well, I've got to come back. I don't have a choice. I have to get food. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat when I get back.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how your base is coming. Mine's actually coming along real well, but I also need more wood. So I'm going to have to cut down another tree. Have you cut down a tree, by the way?
I cut down 2.
Okay. I was like, there suddenly seems like there's a lot less.
Okay, I've got 400 of that.
Cut down one of those ones. I'm gonna go over to this abandoned house and get one. Because I want to leave some there for you in case you need it. Hello, zombie.
Oh, sis, I've still got plenty of wood. I've hardly used any.
Could have told me before way left the tree. So I would have had time to cut it down otherwise.
Sorry.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna try to cut it down and then just book my butt to base. It's right next to it, so, I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Well, I'm just running back myself, so...
Odds are you'll be in before me.
Yeah, usually it's pretty safe to be out. As long as there's nothing really nearby.
Yes, unless there's a roaming horde coming in our general direction, we don't see it yet.
If I hear footsteps, I'm leaving you.
What now?
If I hear footsteps, I'm leaving you.
you too, sister.
I'll grab them. Here's another 200 cobblestone crafting up.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to check our food situation, because I'm eating one of those bacon and eggs. Because I just hit 0.
Yep.
And we need to make sure that...
There was none crafted up, so that's why I crafted them.
Do we have any more animal fat? We need more tallow, too.
There should be plenty. I believe we still have...
There's 12.
Yeah, there's 22. I made 12 torches for you.
I've got your iron and stuff in there, along with other stuff. So, that's it.
Okay, so I'm crafting up 20 more tallow.
Alright. I'm going to queue up a bunch more meat. Well. Because we're both going to need it. And tomorrow morning, if we're not full before we go out, we could be screwed. There is some emergency rations in the chest downstairs, the communal one.
Yeah, since we do have a single antibiotic if you want to use it. Down here in the communal chest next to the doorway.
Okay. I think I'm just going to wait in case day 14 goes horribly wrong.
Okay.
Because that thing is a little bit of a commodity. Because I forgot my anvil at the other place, I'm going to go ahead and craft a second one up here.
Okay, you could go ahead and craft 2, because we can pull one out of there if we need to, so we each have one to start.
We can just pull the one out for now out of the communal one, because once we get our own set up, we're less likely to use this one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we will go ahead and call the episode here, and we will see y'all in the morning. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and see y'all next time.
Bye for now.